It's been a long time coming, and this is actually the second time I'm doing a preview on this device, but it's the Pulse 80 from Vandy Vape, a Tony B project. This time we've got the full specs on the Vandy chip that's coming with it. No longer anything to do with voopoo, no gene chip with it. This is the Vandy chip version. This is the version that's actually going to come out. Due for release at the end of April, so let's have a look at the preview, at all the information that's available on this, and see what we're thinking. Okay, so all images have come from Vandy Vape's own website. Link will be in the description for that. So this is the Pulse 80-watt box mod with the authentic Vandy chip, which is what they're calling their new chip. And it's a Tony B project, as we know. You can have a see there of all different colors that are available. It's 80-watt regulated adjustable wattage, rapid fire and precise output control, which will come from the new chip. 8-pin connector with creative leaking proof design. Easy grip squonk bottle. It's compatible with the 18650 or the 2700 like the original Pulse unit, and it also comes with an optional 30ml silicone refill bottle. So this is what it's all about. This is the Vandy chip. Obviously we know the issues with voopoo and the gene chip that they were going to get. So the Vandy chip is going to have overheat protection, open circuit protection, short circuit protection, over current protection, overtime protection, and low battery warnings. There's also multiple protectors and modes that are available. So this is more about the modes that are here. So we've got the power mode, which is a standard wattage mode, so it goes up to 80 watts. Bypass, which essentially is a mech version, so that's just going to be a mech mode where it's just going to run the power that's available. You can adjust the wattage, you can do temperature control modes, you've got user-defined temperature control modes, and you've also got a temperature curve set mode as well, so you can control that as well. So there's a lot of different features that are being built in here. You've got your different color panels available. There's 6 options. You've got lava red, fantastic blue, seaweed green, and aurora rainbow, which are all the resin colors, so they're sticking with those. You've then got your 2 carbon fiber versions. There's the black and there's also the silver black versions that are available there. I have seen different prices listed if you want the carbon or if you want resin. Now, it was mentioned in the first image there about leak-proof 510 connector. So it's talking about multiple seals here. So this image kind of sort of lays that out. It looks like there's additional O-rings in there to protect from leaking from the squonk bottle. When you actually see the inside of the device, though, this whole section is actually hidden from view. So we won't be able to see for certain what's going on there right off the bat. But it is saying leak-proof. This will obviously remain to be seen when we're actually testing the device. Just like the original Pulse, this device will be compatible with 2700s or 18650s, single battery of each. If you are using an 18650, it will come with the sleeve to bulk it up to the 2700 size and make it fit in there. So it does have the options. It does look like a very snug gap for fitting the battery in there, so that's going to be nice and tight in there. So it's showing us here that the replaceable panels are magnetically connected, and you can see there that it is quite beefy magnets that are being used. That was a complaint that quite a few people had with the original Pulse. The magnets that were being used were quite small, and they weren't quite strong enough to actually hold the panels in place. I know it was a problem I had where mine would get loose sometimes as well. So it's nice to see the nice big chunky magnet there. So you've got your 8ml easy grip juice bottle, which you can see there is a new design that's going on there, so it does look quite good. It's saying it's going to be nice and easy to grip and squonk. You're also got an optional 30ml refill bottle. Now, if you've not used these before, these are bottles that have a 510 connector at the top, so you screw them into your squonk pin on your device, and you can refill your squonk bottle through the 510 connector as opposed to taking the device apart and filling up the bottle separate. So here's the component breakdowns. Up front, you've got your power button, your display, and your up-down buttons. And the micro USB is on the front as well, so that means you'll be able to charge it with the USB while it's standing up. Back panel, obviously there with a couple of magnets to hold it in place. You've got the main unit device with the connector port. It says atomizer connector. It's your 510 port there, and your 8mm bottle just fits in there snugly. You can see where the battery is going to go as well. Your front panel, and then it's also showing us that refill bottle again, along with the battery adapter for an 18650. So here are the dimensions for her: 82 millimeters in height, 56 millimeters in width, 27 millimeters in depth, weighs only 285 grams, power range 5 to 80 watts, and the resistance range on this is quite low. It goes all the way down to 0.05 to 3 ohms when using wattage mode, and up to 1.5 ohms when using temp control. Temperature range is 200 600 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 100 to 315 degrees Celsius. That's your pretty much standard temperature control ranges there. Okay, so the kit contains the mod, obviously, the squonk bottle, a USB cable, instruction manual, the 18650 battery adapter, and that optional 30mm silicone refill bottle. Calling this a kit is sort of misnomer because it is just the mod that you're getting. You're not getting the RDA with it. I'm sure at some point along the line they will do a bundle that bundles this with the Pulse 24, much as they did with the original Pulse. Originally it came out and then it came out as a full kit with the Pulse 24. But at the moment there's no word on that. There might be some retailers that are doing that as a kit, but at the moment it's not being made available like that straight off. Last off, we got a few images of the device. So there it is in a hand, gives you an idea of the size. There with the matte black finish, looks quite good there. One of the resin covers, and it does have Vandy Vape up the side, much the same as the original Pulse there with that design. And there's that fire button. It does look quite clicky. I'm looking forward to trying that. And there it is, waiting for a battery to go in. So it's not a huge difference between what was previously shown when it had the Gene chip. Obviously the Vandy chip is a lot more untested. We don't know how reliable this chip is. Hasn't been used before, whereas the Gene chip has been used in loads of devices for a while. It's been in the voopoo Drag, the voopoo 2, just to name a few. So we're not quite sure on this chip whether it's going to perform as good as the Gene chip would have done. We won't know that until we get our hands on the device and we actually get to test it in the real world, see how it's going, see if it is as good as they're making out to be. I'm really hoping that it is, because I'm looking forward to this device. I was looking forward to this device when I had the Gene chip. I'm still sticking with it. I still want this device. It looks really, really good. I've obviously got the original Pulse here, which I'm vaping on at the minute. A couple of downsides there. It's not showing that it's coming as a full kit with the Pulse 24. It would be nice to have that as an option to be able to purchase a full kit. Whether retailers are going to put that together as a kit that's available, I've not seen it anywhere available like that. Currently it is available for pre-order both in the US and in the UK. I've seen it in the US prices about $60 to $70 depending on that optional refill bottle and depending on your covers that you get in there. The resin covers are costing a little bit more, so you're looking at an extra sort of $10 on those. I've seen for the UK we're looking at prices in the region of about £45 to £50, once again depending on your choice of covers and that optional refill bottle as well, but not anywhere have I seen a full kit that includes the RDA. So you're buying a mod without an RDA, so if you've not already got a Pulse 24 you're going to want to get a Pulse 24 because it's the RDA that's actually made for this device. It's the one that's going to go together with it pretty perfectly. If, like me, you've already got the Mac, then you're going to want to go for it. It's nice to see all those additional features in there. It does look really good. It's nice to see that we are getting this device despite all the issues that have gone on with voopoo. I'm not going to get into that here. We all know what's going on. If you're not aware, go check out my channel. I've got another couple of videos on this. Overall, this device looks really good. I can't wait for this to come out. It is currently in pre-order status. The sites that I've looked at, it's showing it as pre-order. You can pre-order it now, but they're not expecting to actually have them in stock until the end of April. Personally, I'm not willing to put my money down until I know I'm getting the device, so I'm going to wait until it is available to purchase and then get the device in myself. Once I do, there will be a full review on it. But that's pretty much it for this preview on the Pulse. Like I say, I've done this before. I did it when we were expecting a gene chip, and within a couple of days of me doing that video, it was announced that the gene chip wasn't coming with it. So a lot of the stuff on this device I've already done. I'll throw a link up for that video if you want to go check it out. Obviously the big change here is the new chip, and that is untested. We don't know much about it. It's not been in any other devices that I'm aware of, but it's been made for this device and it should work really well. The sort of pre-release models that have gone out there that some people have got hold of, that do look like they're running pretty good, but until we've got the real world versions, we're not going to be certain on that. So that's going to wrap it up for this preview. Feel free to go check out my other stuff on the channel. I do preview videos like this. I do review videos of mods as well. I also do a vlog. It's all over there on the channel. Go jump over, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Always helps out. I've got a Patreon running as well. If you jump on over to there, it's www.patreon.com/purplemongoose. There is a reward scheme in place where you can win devices, win mods as you purchase, and when I do hit a certain goal, I'm actually going to be giving away one of these Pulse 80s. I'm going to buy one in specifically for hitting that goal. So, and I will bundle it with RDA if there is a kit available at that point. So go jump over onto Patreon. There is a video there explaining all of this. Follow me over on Twitter as well. That's the @1purplemongoose. And as ever, vape on.